now.
If they're scouting for John.
You have no idea.
Transformers community, welcome back to another episode of TF Trivia. We're so excited to have you guys. If you guys love your TF Trivia, jot it in the comments. We love the support. We're here for another great episode with you guys. We've got some incredible special guests. Today we're joined by Rafael and Will. So we're excited to have you guys. Thanks for joining. And for those of you at home who don't know, Rafael is actually the voice of Ratchet and Soundblaster from Netflix War for Cybertron Trilogy. He's a castmate of mine. We're incredibly excited to have him. So thank you guys for being here. I'd love for you guys to just maybe say a quick little blurb about yourself, where you're from, so the fans can kind of see what's going on.
Cool.
We'll start with Rafael. Go ahead.
Great. Well, I'm Rafael Goldstein. I'm coming at you from Los Angeles, California. As Sean said, I voiced Ratchet and Soundblaster for the War for Cybertron Siege. As I also, you might recognize me from The Evil Within 2. I played Stefano Valentini, and I did a bunch of voices for Fallout 4 and Rising Storm, and I can't wait to get into this.
He's the man. We're excited to have him. Thanks, Rafael. So, Will, what about you? Where are you from? And maybe just a fun fact about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm coming at you from Alabama. I'll try not to hit too bad of a southern accent. And fun fact about me, I've done sponsor work for a lot of different fitness companies. And what else have I done? Right now, Big Bad Toy Store is paying me for advertising, so that's fun.
Amazing.
I don't know. I'm good at that type of stuff.
Cool, that's great. Yeah, they're a big staple in the Transformers community. I'm sure you guys have heard of them, but yeah, you'll have to check out some of Will's stuff. So, Will, you also have a YouTube channel as well, is that right?
I do, yes. It's Nerd Stuff Shots. I just changed the name, so I don't even know what I'm pushing anymore.
We'll go ahead and plug that below in a link so you can check out some of Will's stuff, shoot him some support. And we're going to jump right into it. Again, thank you guys for being here. This episode is a Combiner Wars episode, so it's the 2016 Combiner Wars. We're going to put these two to the test. There may be some tricky ones in there. We'll see. But please subscribe, like, comment, play along at home. We love the support, like I said. And if you want to be on the show, we have all sorts of episodes available for you guys. There's an application in the About section, so please join the show. But we're going to jump right into it. The boys know the rules. The fans, you guys know the rules at home. Here we go, question 1, and there's going to be 30 seconds on the clock. And are you boys ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. When Combiner Wars first began, Hasbro was not able to release all of the appropriate members for the Combiners during the first wave. Who did they use for a backup to Superion? Was it A, Rook, B, Blastoff, C, Ironhide, or D, Dragstrip? 30 seconds on the clock. This is, who did they use for a backup to Superion? Was it Rook, Blastoff, Ironhide, or Dragstrip? And don't forget, the two contestants have a 50-50. They can use it anytime during the game to bring the 4 answer options down to 2. They've got 15 seconds, and when you guys are ready, just give me a little nod, and we'll see how we do. Okay, we're going to stop it there. Question number 1, let's see how you guys do at home as well. This is when the Combiners War first started. Hasbro wasn't able to release all the appropriate members. Who did they use as a backup to Superion? Boys, let's see your answers nice and big to the screen. We had a D and we had a C. Okay, well, we're going to start it off strong. The correct answer is D, Dragstrip. D, Dragstrip. We'll give a point. Oh, Raphael's quitting. He's out of here now.
That's it.
I had that. I bought that entire set.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, good job. So that's 1 point on the board for Will. And we're going to move into question number 2. We're starting off strong here. Here we go, guys. When FUNPUBLICATIONS was making figures for the Collectors Club around the time of Combiner Wars, they used the characters Alpha Bravo and Off-Road to fill in the roster of their Combiner wreckage. But this wasn't always the case. Who else was considered as an addition to the team? Was it A, Cyclonus, B, Rook, C, Wheeljack, or D, Roller? Clock starts now. This is when FUNPUBLICATIONS was making figures around the time the Combiner Wars. We used the characters Alpha Bravo and Off-Road to fill the roster. But that wasn't always the case. Who else was considered? Was it Cyclonus, Rook, Wheeljack, or Roller? 15 seconds on the clock. Folks at home, jot your answers in the comments. Let's see if you guys get it right. 10 seconds, you guys. Ready to go? Okay, let's see how they did here. So we know the question, who else was considered as an addition to the team? All right, boys, let's see what you put. We had an upside down D and another C. So the correct answer is actually B, Rook. Rook was the correct answer. Rook was the correct answer. All right. That's all right. We got Will with 1 point. Rafael's looking to steal that first point. And I'd love to see how you guys at home are doing. Did you guys get that one right? Question number 2. We're going to move right into question number 3. Here we go. Alpha Bravo was one of the newest characters introduced in the Combiner Wars line. He was the first character to use the helicopter mold. How many other characters used his mold throughout the line? This is excluding Alpha Bravo. Was it A, 7, B, 5, C, 8, or D, 6? The clock starts now. So this is how many other characters used Alpha Bravo's helicopter mold in Combiner Wars, excluding Alpha Bravo. Was it 7, 5, 8, or 6? A good numbers question to give these guys a run for their money. Okay, Will's ready. Rafael's just jotting down his answer.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not sure I studied the right textbook.
I know. I was like, I did so much research, and I was just like,
So, some episodes, as you guys know, watching at home, some episodes are definitely on the easier side. I would say that Combiner Wars is on the tougher side. So, we'll see. We'll see. These questions definitely trip me up as well. So, okay, so Alpha Bravo had the helicopter mold. How many other characters do you guys think used the mold in the line, excluding Alpha Bravo? Let's see what you guys put. Could be a lucky guess. We had 2 Bs. 2 Bs. The correct answer was A. The correct answer was A. And for those of you watching, who was included in that helicopter mold was Vortex, Blades, Stormclash, Skyburst, Moonheart, Luna Club, and Spinister. Those were the 7 involved.
I'm deleting my account.
that's it.
Oh, you guys are great. You're doing great. Okay. We're going to jump into question number 4. Here we go. Victorion was the newest combiner made for the Transformers by a 2015 fan vote. What was not one of the options for the fan vote? Was it A, Attitude, B, Weapon, C, Rival, or D, Special Power? So by a 2015 fan vote, Victorion was the newest combiner made for the Transformers. What was not an option for the fan vote? Was it Attitude, Weapon, Rival, or Special Power? Remember, you guys have your 50-50 still in play if you need a little boost. 15 seconds on the clock. Tally up your points at home, folks. Let's see how you guys are doing. 5 seconds on the clock. And they're ready. All right, boys, what do we have? So this is for the fan vote. Who was not one of the options? Let's see. We had a D and we had a C. The correct answer was B, Weapon. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Right, man, we're just flying colors.
Could it be, will we walk away with a tie here? 1-1, a big 1-1.
Who's open?
All right, so we're on to question number 5. Don't forget, once we hit the 15 questions, these guys have a wager round. There's still time for Rafael to steal the lead. Here we go, boys. In the Machinimus Combiner Wars series, what was the name of the female Transformer that was killed by MENASOR in the first episode? Will seems like he might have an idea, Rafael too. Was it A, Dust Up, B, Anode, C, Break, or D, Maxima? Clock starts now. Oh, these guys don't need the time. Here we go. Let's see it, guys. What'd you put for that one? We had 2 answers for D. Oh, sadly, the correct answer is D! The correct answer is D!
Throw hands.
I got
All right.
The only appropriate response.
Yeah, right. Good job. Okay, so we've got Rafael on the board with 1. We've got Will on the board with 2. We're moving into question number 6. In the comments, if you guys love Rafael as Ratchet and Soundblaster, give him some love. Show your support in the comments. And I hope you guys are excited for Earthrise. I know we're excited. Obviously, we're not saying anything specific, but we're excited. So we don't get slapped. Okay, here we go. Question number 6. Off-Road was one of the newest members for MENASOR in Combiner Wars. Who was the other newest member of the team? Was it A, Runabout, B, Hyperdrive, C, Detour, or D, Blackjack? Clock starts now. So this is Off-Road was one of the newest members for MENASOR in the Combiner Wars. Who was the other newest member? Was it Runabout, Hyperdrive, Detour, or Blackjack? Let's see how they're doing. They're thinking. Okay, Rafael's ready. Will is ready. We will stop the clock there. All right, folks at home, let's see what they put. Was it Runabout, Hyperdrive, Detour, or Blackjack? What'd you guys have for that one? We had a D and a D. Wow, and these boys are guessing the same thing. It is a theme for this show. They are correct. Blackjack. Blackjack was the correct answer. Great job. Okay, we've got 3 for Will, 2 for Rafael. No 50-50s in, that they've used yet, so there's still some time for that. We're going to go ahead and plug our sponsor really quick here today, Handsome Comics, which is actually, they've been sponsoring quite a few episodes, but they have some really cool prizes that they're giving away, so the winner of today will walk home with a nice prize. Handsome Comics, you can find them on Instagram. There's a link below to their website. They do a ton of great comic toys. I saw some incredible Pokemon cards, which I was thinking about buying the other day. I didn't, but I may still. So Handsome Comics, check them out. And thank you guys, Tom, for being a part of the show. Okay, number 7. Here we go, boys. Devastator was one of the biggest combiners in the toy line and one of the key mascots for the Wave and comics. Who replaced the bot Scrapper in the Combiner Wars comics? Was it A, Grindcore, B, Steam Hammer, C, Scoop, or D, Gravedigger? Clock starts now. I hope I didn't have a typo there. Was it Grindcore, Steam Hammer, Scoop, or Gravedigger? Who replaced the bot Scrapper from Devastator in the Combiner Wars comics? Let's see how they do. 20 seconds on the clock. Grindcore, Steam Hammer, Scoop, or Gravedigger? Remember, you have your 50-50s. They're too prideful for the 50-50.
I'm just saving the 50-50 for when something that is just like impossible.
All I'm saying is, if you get this one, you're a nerd.
All right, sending that out to
I wear it proudly.
to the folks at home. Okay. All right, guys, let's see what you got for that. So that was, we had Grindcore, Steam Hammer, Scoop, or Gravedigger. And let's see, who replaced the bot Scrapper in the Combiner Wars comic? What'd you guys put? We had 2 C's. 2 C's. Well, gosh darn it, they're right. C is the correct answer. Great job.
Do I get my identity card, my nerd like badge?
I think we both do.
Okay, good. I'll put yours in the mail. Awesome.
I love it. All right, great, guys. That was a surprise to me. I didn't know, but good. Okay, so Scoop was the correct answer. How many of you at home got it right? Let's see. Tally up your points. We're going to move into question 8. And another reminder that if you want to be on the show, please apply in the About section. Subscribe, like, comment. All of that stuff helps the algorithm, and we can get more of the Transformers fans and community into this and into the show. So thank you for all the supporters who have been here since episode 1. We love you. And here we go with question number 8. The Combiner, Sky Rain, had 3 different conversions given to him in both the toy line and IDW comics. Which of these Autobots or Decepticons below were not part of the team? Was it A, Thundercracker, B, Ratchet, C, Blue Streak, or D, Cosmos? And this is which of these Autobots or Decepticons were not a part of the team? This is Sky Rain. Sky Rain had 3 different conversions given to him in both the toy line and IDW comics. Was it Thundercracker, Ratchet, Blue Streak, or Cosmos? 15 seconds on the clock, boys. Will is ready. Rafael is jotting down his answer. He's good. We'll stop it there. Okay, which of the Autobots or Decepticons were not a part of the team? What did you guys put for that? Let's see the answers. We had an A and we had another A. Interesting, interesting. Okay. The correct answer is C, Blue Streak. Blue Streak is the correct answer.
Where do you find these questions?
I've got a source. I've got a source. You know, I probably should give a shout out. I want to ask him for his permission first, but I have a gentleman who makes these trivia questions each week, and he is really, really knowledgeable about this stuff. So I'm very thankful to have him. So if you're listening next week, if you give me permission, I'll plug you in the show. Okay, good job, guys. So we've got Will at 4 points, Rafael at 3 points. 3 points for Rafael. 2 50-50s in play. We're moving into question number 9. How are you boys doing? Doing good?
Fantastic.
Okay, great. You know, I have to say this to Rafael. I hadn't heard, other than the show, I hadn't heard his voice prior to our conversation here, and you have the milkiest, smoothest voice, man. A great voiceover voice. So.
Why, thank you. Much obliged.
I love it. All right, here we go. Question number 9. In probably the most infamous error in the Combiner Wars comic, as seen in Windblade number 2 and in Combiner Wars Part 3, who were mistakenly drawn in as members for Defensor? So this is in the most infamous error in the Combiner Wars comic. Was it Strafe and Prowl? B, Grotesque and Mainframe? C, Mirage and Sunstreaker? Or D, Trailbreaker and Hound? This is who were mistakenly drawn in as members for Defensor. Was it Strafe and Prowl, Grotesque and Mainframe, Mirage and Sunstreaker, or Trailbreaker and Hound? If that's not a tongue twister, I don't know what is.
Don, I want to cash in on the 50-50.
50-50. We've got one in, and Rafael, do you want to go for it, or you got your answer already?
I'll take a 50-50, yeah.
Okay, we'll do 2 at once. Either way, it's okay either way. But, okay, we're going to jump into a 50-50 here for question number 9. So, folks, this is going to take the 4 answer options down to 2. Here we go. So, who were mistakenly drawn in as members for Defensor? Was it Grotesque and Mainframe, that's B, or was it D, Trailbreaker and Hound? Another 30 seconds on the clock. We'll see if they come up with their answer. Was it Grotesque and Mainframe or Trailbreaker and Hound? Let me know when you guys are feeling confident.
As confident as I can be, having no idea.
Okay. All right, let's see it. What'd you guys put for that? This is question number 9. We had a D and a B. And it looks like Rafael is stealing a point here. B was the correct answer with Grotesque and Mainframe. Woo! Good job, good job. So that brings us into a tie, moving into question number 10. We're 2/3 of the way there. Rafael at 4, Will at 4. Who do you guys think is going to win in the comments? Let's see what your guess is. Will it be Will or Rafael? Okay, question number 10. Here we go. In the Machinima Combiner Wars series, how many combiners appeared in the show? How many combiners appeared in the show? Was it A, 5, B, 4, C, 7, or D, 6? Another numbers question. How are you guys doing at home? This is how many combiners appeared in the show. Was it 5, 4, 7, or 6? And they have 20 seconds on the clock. Again, just sending a lot of love out to all you guys watching the show. We so appreciate you. And great episodes ahead, but I hope you guys are enjoying. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop it there. Question number 10. In the Machinima Combiner Wars series, how many combiners appeared in the show? Was it 5, 4, 7, or 6? What'd you guys put? We had an A for 5 and a D for 6. The correct answer was B for 4. 4 was the correct answer. So,
oh my gosh, you're right.
How many combiners appeared in the show? It was 4. It was 4. That's okay, guys. No sweat off anyone's back.
I'm sweating. I don't know about you.
I'm just glad it's finally, when I was filming the first couple episodes, it was probably 102, and my where I film has no AC. So finally it's getting cooler.
Yeah.
So here we go. Okay. All right, guys. We're moving into question number 11. The Victorion member Dust Up had a different name during production. What was the name? Was it A, Flow Spade? Was it B, Nightstream? C, Liftoff? or D, crash test? What do you guys think? Clock starts now. This is the Victorion. Remember, Dust Up had a different name during production. Was it Flow Spade? Was it Nightstream? Was it Liftoff or Crash Test? Okay, let's see. Jot your answers in the comments, guys. Let's see how they do. 15 seconds. They are ready. Oh, Will's not looking content with that. Raphael's open. Okay, guys, what did we put for that? We had a C for Liftoff, and we had a C for Liftoff. Sadly, we are not lifting off. We are crash testing. The correct answer was D, crash test.
It just sounded like a direct progression from one to the other.
It did. It did. Nothing like a good trick question. Okay. Guys are doing great. We're still at 4-4. We're moving into question number 12. Only a few left. We still have the wager round. Here we go, boys. Although the toy line was called Combiner Wars around the world, what was it specifically called in Japan? Was it called A, Scramble Warriors? B, Scramble City? C, United Warriors? Or D, Combiner Force? This is what was Combiner Wars called specifically in Japan. Was it Scramble Warriors, Scramble City, United Warriors, or Combiner Force? They've got 30 seconds on the clock. It looks like we'll have this one. Raphael's thinking. Oh, he's good to go. Okay.
Ready.
Okay,
Ready.
Let's see it, boys. What'd you put? We had a C and a B. The correct answer for what Combiner Wars was specifically called in Japan was, in fact, C, United Warriors. United Warriors.
Scramble City was something.
Yeah, Scramble City was what the Combiners were called in the original G1, if I'm not mistaken.
Great.
Got it.
Yep.
Got
okay. Good. So, Will, that is bringing you up to 4 points. Raphael right behind with 4. And we're moving into question 13. Here we go. Before the Combiner Wars show aired, there were a few Prelude episodes released to help promote the show. How many episodes were part of this Prelude? Was it A, 4, B, 2, C, 5, or D, 3? We love a good numbers question. Again, like I said, 4, 2, 5, or 3. This is how many Prelude episodes were aired before the Combiner series. This was helped to promote the show. 4, 2, 5, or 3. And your guess is as good as mine. Okay. We'll stop it there. Let's see what they put. For those of you at home, let's see how many points you guys get. Go ahead, guys. Let's see it. We had an A and we had a D. The correct answer was A, 4. 4 was the correct answer.
Yeah, Wiki got my bag, bro.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right, that's all right.
3 just felt like a nice round number, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What do they say? Was it in school where if you're guessing at multiple choice, they said like always just guess C, every time? I don't know.
I know. Yeah, I heard that too.
Isn't that? Yeah.
I failed an anatomy class like that.
Oh. All right, good job, guys. 14. Here we come. 2 questions left. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Raphael or Will? We still got our wager round where Raphael can steal the lead. But 2 questions. Here we go. While many existing characters were made able to combine with the other deluxe figures from the toy line, which of the characters below were not made to be a combiner body in the toy line? Was it A, Toxitron, B, Skylynx, C, General C-Clamp, or D, Leozak? So that is Toxitron, Skylynx, General C-Clamp, or Leozak. And this is which of the characters below were not made to be a combiner body in the toy line.
Can I hear that one more time?
Yep. Toxitron, Skylynx, General C-Clamp, or Leozak. This is who was not made to be a combiner body in the toy line. All I know is I want to be a part of the committee to create the names for Transformers because I think it would be ridiculously fun.
I was just going to say, these are awesome. These names are just, yeah, you could just go into an auto body shop and just, like that one.
Yeah,
that one. That's awesome.
Okay. All right, what'd you guys... So we had Toxitron, Skylynx, General C-Clamp, or Leozac. Let's see what you guys put for question 14. We had a C for General C-Clamp, and we had a B for Skylynx, and the answer was actually Leozac. Leozac was the correct answer for that one. Did any of you guys at home get that one right? Congratulations if you did. There have definitely been some tricky ones in comparison to some of the past episodes we've done. There's been some tricky questions. So, Will and Rafael, you guys are troopers. Okay. Okay, question 15, the big last question. Let's see how they do. Although most of the combiners in the line appear in both the comics and web series, which of them appeared in the Machinima series but not in the comics? Was it A, Computron? Was it B, MENASOR? C, VICTORION? Or D, Devastator? This is which of them appeared in the Machinima series but not in the comics? Was it Computron, MENASOR, VICTORION, or Devastator? 20 seconds on the clock. The big question 15. Please like, comment, subscribe if you guys are having a good time. We'd love to see you next week for the next episode. Give some love to Rafael and Will in the comments. And check out Will's YouTube channel as well. All right, boys, you ready?
Yeah.
Big question 15. Let's see how they did. Was it Computron, MENASOR, VICTORION, or Devastator? What did they put? We had 2 A's. Oh, man, I thought you guys were going to finish strong, but sadly, you both got it right. You both got it right. Okay.
That's it.
All right, good job. So for those of you watching at home, we have Rafael now up to 5 points. We have Will up to 7. And we are going to ask them the big old favorite question. How many points would you guys like to wager at this point? So again, Rafael, you have 5. Will, you have 7. You can wager 0. You can wager all of your points. But the question will not be revealed to you until you choose your wager amount. So...
I'm going to go 3.
Okay. Okay, so wait, Rafael said 3, and Will, did you want all of them, or did you say 3? 3? Okay, we had 2 3s. For those of you at home, jot in the comments what you want to wager. We had Rafael's wagering 3 of his 5, Will's wagering 3 of his 7. Here we go with the final written in bonus question. 30 seconds on the clock. And the winner of today is going to walk home with a nice little prize from Handsome Comics. We're excited about that. Here we go. The aerial bot Slingshot was completely absent in the beginning of Combiner Wars and was replaced by the newest character Alpha Bravo instead. When he did arrive later in the series, this is Aerial Bot Slingshot, when he arrived later in the series, what was the name that he was given? The clock starts now. Okay, folks at home, jot your answer as well. I'm going to read it one more time. This is the Aerial Bot Slingshot, was completely absent from the beginning of Combiner Wars. He was replaced by Alpha Bravo. When he did arrive later in the series, what was the name that he was given? This is Aerial Bot Slingshot. What was the name he was given? We've got 10 seconds on the clock. Will, I think, has his answer. Raphael's writing. How are you guys doing at home? What's that?
It's a wrong answer.
Oh, we'll see. All right, you guys are troopers. Okay, we're going to stop the clock there. All right, guys, for the big bonus round question, they've got 3 points wagered each. Let's see what happens. Go ahead, Rafael, Will. Let's see what you guys put for that. We had an answer for Skylight and Quick Slinger. Man, oh man, do I dare say the correct answer is for the bonus round question of Combiner Wars, Quick Slinger. Quick Slinger is the correct answer for this, for the bonus round question. Congratulations to Will. Congratulations to Will. Rafael, thank you so much as well for playing. That's going to bring Will.
Good game.
10 points for Will, just for a point count, and then we had 2 points for Rafael. Will, you're going home with a $50 gift card to Handsome Comics. So you can, they've got a ton of great stuff. So go check out the website and the link below, and you can get yourself a nice little thing. We'll get that, I think it's an e-card, so we'll get that to you after the show.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you for coming on the show and playing. It was good to meet you. And Rafael, thank you as well. We love you. I'm so glad I finally got to officially meet you. And we'll see all of you guys for Earthrise coming up, so be sure to check that out. And I think that's it for this round. Subscribe, like, comment if you haven't already. Tell your friends to come join. Apply to be on the show. And until next week, we will see you for another TF Trivia. Roll out, Transformers.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Thanks, guys.
Don't have a choice. The fuel and lifeblood of
robots. It's worthless to me now.
If they're scouting perimeter, John,